I knew that I wasn't satisfied, that I wasn't happy. I just craved something more interactive with my environment. I craved using my hands. I craved doing things that brought me joy and not just going through the same routine over and over and over again. I wanted to live more and experience more and take more risks. But it seemed easier to just keep going than jumping into the unknown. I'm Seth Allen, urban farmer and owner of LP Urban Farm. Honestly, it wasn't till I was just completely sick to death and that I just couldn't sit in the office any longer did I really believe that I had the strength to do something new. At one particular point, a low point in the office and my career, my wife and I had a heart-to-heart conversation about what brought me joy. And we decided that the things that brought me the most joy was working with my hands, was being connected to nature, was being just outside and part of that ever-changing environment. Well, the traditional concept of being a farmer involves owning some land, having space, the great wide open. The urban farmer is all about the limitations of space, about farming where you live. I've been working with microgreens for about a year, from the initial plan and business process to growing now. And every night I take a moment and I just stop and I look at the microgreens and I think about a year ago, I had 4 lights, a small set of shelves. I had no experience growing. I barely knew what a microgreen was. And now I could talk for days about microgreens. We wanted this transition to help facilitate a healthier, more fun family. Spending all day in an office, coming home, I generally was not ready for people. I was not ready for kids to be calling on me and asking me a million questions. I needed a transition. So we understood that we'll always have this family. That's what's important. That's where the name LP Urban Farm came from. L and P are the initials of my kids, Logan and Pearl. It's a really obvious reminder of why I'm doing what I'm doing. I am farming because it makes me a better person, and it makes me a better dad, and it makes me a better husband. Being fulfilled daily with my work just helps everyone out. This is why we're doing this. Is what we want the future to be. It's really exciting then with my family is that we're crafting a new lifestyle, and there is no finish line. There's no end result. We're going to find out what it is, and that's exciting to us. And with this as well, my family, we all have the understanding that it's okay to fail. I tell my son Logan, who's 9, that it's okay to fail. It's okay to make a mistake. You learn from it and you improve. That's also the approach we've brought to the urban farm. For me, a major difference between my new chosen career and the career that I had sitting in an office is tremendous. Working in an office, I knew exactly what I was going to be doing a year from now because it was the same thing I was doing today. Here, this is totally different every day. Every day I'm learning, every day I'm adapting, every day I'm growing. I still wake up every morning tired, just like I did before. But I'm excited about what the day holds. I'm excited about milking every minute I can out of that day. With that said, 20 years ago, when I was walking away from high school, I could not have done this. I could not have taken the chance. I could not have accepted the potential of failure. I could not have accepted the sheer number of hours I spend. I could not have stayed up till 1 in the morning pressing radish seeds into some soil and watering them. I just didn't have the the knowledge of life, the knowledge of the world that makes this satisfying, that makes this rewarding. The money is only necessary to meet our basic demands and move on. It's not the reward at all. The work is the reward. The money is just necessary for us to blend into the society and build the lifestyle that we find acceptable and comfortable. If I had advice for anyone, it's to keep an open mind, to really assess what brings you joy. I couldn't have said that microgreens was a thing that brought me a tremendous amount of joy, but getting my hands dirty, promoting growth of plants, providing food to my neighborhood and my friends, these are things that brought me joy. Microgreens are a product and a process to facilitate that basic concept of joy. There hasn't been a day since I walked away from the office that I've regretted my decision. And I walked out without much of a safety net beyond the fact that I know that I can go get another job if I have to. I have no intentions of failing, but if I do, it's okay. But I won't fail because I didn't try. I won't fail because I didn't give it my all. I'm doing this as an example for my kids, that they can do whatever they want. This has been a dream, not specifically microgreens, but farming and agriculture and food production has been a dream of mine for a long time. I want to prove to them that that's perfectly fine and that's okay to quit a career and start a new one when you have high stakes like family. It's still okay. We can do that. It's not traditional and certainly not the norm, but there's nothing wrong with that. We'll see if 6 months from now, if that excitement holds up, or if the pressures of just, maintaining a pretty normal life become, more stressful than enjoyable. But I highly doubt that will be the case.